We have a statement here from Chief Mcmanus from the San Antonio Police Department in regard to Lina Sardar Khil. I wanted to share this with you guys, and I'm going to read to you the article that goes along with this statement. I'm also going to share with you the area surrounding Lina when she disappeared. So I'm going to share this with you guys. This is the best audio that I could find. A lot of the audio for this right here was extremely low and very hard to hear. Luckily, I came across this and I did a video already, but because the audio was so much better, I'm going to do it over again. It's really important you're able to hear this man speak, and let's hear it. Let's hear what he has to say about the investigation they're on here with Lina Sardar Khil. She is 3 years old, and she went missing from San Antonio, Texas.
Are we ready?
Everybody ready? So I heard Officer Pernetta just mention that everything is preliminary, but let me say it again officially, that everything I'm about to tell you is preliminary. It's what we know right now. It's what we're doing right at the moment, and that is subject to change as the investigators and the agents that are assisting us from the Bureau get deeper into the search. So last night, and I don't know how much of this you know already, but last night, somewhere between 5 and 6 o'clock, a little girl, 3-year-old girl by the name of Lina, who happened to be wearing a black jacket, a red dress, and black shoes, was playing at the playground, being watched by her mother. Her mother left for I'm not sure how long. When she came back a short time later, relatively short time later, the little girl was gone. She was missing. The family reported it to the police about 7:15 last night. So we have been at this search since then. We have, and I'll get into a little bit of detail in a minute, but we have every available asset in the police department working on this case right now. We've asked for assistance from the FBI. They have sent us a number of agents to help us in the search. We are going door to door in every apartment unit in that complex, and there's just under 300 apartment units. We have officers checking cars going in and going out, recording license plates to make sure that we understand everybody who's coming and going from there. We have an Amber Alert. We've spoken with DPS, and they've okayed an Amber Alert because of the, I'll use the term suspicious nature of the disappearance and the length of time and the concern over that. We have officers going around checking for video that may show us who's coming and who's going from the complex and may shed some light on what happened to the little girl. We are going to set up a long-term command post at USAA in the event that this thing goes beyond today. We had the helicopter up looking for the little girl, Lina. I mentioned that we checked the video. We're checking for everywhere for video footage that may help us determine where she may have gone. The second phase of this will be to spread out to the any apartment complexes that are nearby, and anywhere nearby that's of concern to us, we will search that as well. So we are sparing no assets, no resources in trying to find 3-year-old Lina, who again is missing since last night.
Were you able to find out from the mom how long she was gone, how long she left the child alone?
No, but there were other folks in the playground with their children, and we're trying to identify all of them. And so far we've identified most of them, but there still remains some folks to be identified. But she wasn't left alone by herself. There were other folks in the playground as well.
I was told by people here that there was a language barrier. The mother maybe didn't speak English so well. Is there any kind of international language schools? I mean, are they national language or national?
I don't know that, but the language issue is not a barrier now. We've located some um, folks in the department and with the FBI that are able to speak the language, so that is not an issue right now.
What language?
I don't know. It's a an, a dialect of Arabic, a dialect that is not very common, I'm told.
Is the playground a family?
Sorry?
Are there other children in the family?
One. Two.
Is the playground fenced in or is it just open? Like, what's the entrance?
No, it's open within the complex, but it's not a very large playground. It's rather small and confined to the inner boundaries of that complex.
Chief, will you be searching other units, or have you searched around?
We are continuing to search every apartment unit in that complex. So we continue to do that, and once we finish that, as I said, we'll spread out.
As you're searching, has everyone in those units been cooperative? Are they allowing you?
Yes, they have.
Has the mother been cooperative?
Pardon?
Has the mother been cooperative?
Yes, but and let me add that if anyone has any information on 3-year-old Lina, the number to call is 207-7660. 207-7660 is the number to call if you have any information. That goes to SAPD's Missing Persons Unit. But, and I'll finish with this, that this goes on 24 hours a day, what we're doing right now. And we will continue this until hopefully we find Lina. But we are not stopping at the end of the shift. We're not stopping, waiting for other people to come in. This will be continuous. We've got a command bus set up over there, and we'll continue to do this for the long haul if it's necessary.
You mentioned the mother. Is there a father? There is a father.
Pardon?
You mentioned the mother. Is there a father?
Yes, there is, and their state is what you might expect of a parent whose child is missing and has been missing for some time.
Do you know why those people are dressed in hazmat type suits going in right now?
We're searching dumpsters, and we're searching everywhere that may be a possibility where we could find Lina. So, and dumpsters, unfortunately, is included in that.
Now, we noticed that you've been searching trunks of cars that are exiting the complex. Are you also searching people that are entering or exiting by foot?
Yes, we are stopping everyone. Nobody comes or goes without talking to a police officer.
Is there any evidence that she wandered or that she may have been taken?
We don't know.
And no luck with the canines that you have with us?
No.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
If we
Thank
have
you.
any other updates, we will definitely be sure to send it to the news desk. What we're going to try and do is get you guys an update before the 4 p.m. newscast for you guys, and then before y'all's 5 o'clock. And if there are any major updates prior to that time, we'll be sure to update you then.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
So that was word from the chief of the San Antonio Police Department. I'm going to read this article. San Antonio police using every available asset in search for missing 3-year-old Lina Khil, chief says. Lina Sardar Khil disappeared Monday afternoon while at a northwest side playground. Now, the playground was within the apartment complex that her family lives at. San Antonio. The San Antonio Police Department is sparing no assets or resources in trying to find a 3-year-old girl who disappeared at the Northwest Side apartment complex Monday evening, Chief William Mcmanus said. Mcmanus said officers are searching every unit and car at the Villa del Cabo complex in the 9400 block of Fredericksburg Road, where Lina Sardar Khil was last seen. Lina was at a playground at the apartment complex with her mother and other children between 5 and 6 p.m. when the mother left and returned to find her daughter missing. The chief said in a news conference Tuesday morning. It is unclear exactly how long the mother was away, but Mcmanus said she returned a short time later. Mcmanus said the girl wasn't left alone and there were other kids at the playground, which is open within the complex. The family reported the child missing around 7:15 p.m. and an Amber Alert was issued. Officers searched the area by foot and air Monday, but did not locate her. San Antonio Police Department continued their search Tuesday morning and asked the FBI for assistance. Officers are going door to door to each apartment. There are under 300 units in the complex to search for Lina. Officers are also searching for video, checking cars and dumpsters, and recording license plates due to the suspicious nature of the disappearance, he added. We have every available asset in the police department working on the case right now, he said, adding that we are sparing no assets or resources. Officers are also trying to identify the other people at the playground Monday evening. So far, the mother and residents have been cooperative, Mcmanus said. Nobody comes and goes without talking to a police officer, he said. San Antonio Police Department will set up a command post at a nearby USAA headquarters if the search extends past Tuesday, Mcmanus said. Lina was wearing a black jacket, red dress, and black shoes when she disappeared. A flyer distributed by police says she is 4 feet tall, weighs 55 pounds, and had her shoulder-length hair in a ponytail. Police also conducted a thorough search of the area late Monday but did not find the child. Police say they have not located any witnesses who were able to offer any information on a possible suspect. However, according to their news release, they are handling this as an abduction case. Earlier Tuesday, a San Antonio Police Department sergeant said there has been a bit of a language barrier between officers and the girl's mother. They brought an interpreter to communicate with her. Anyone with information about her disappearance is asked to call San Antonio Police Department's missing person unit at 210-207-7660. She was last seen at 5 p.m. Monday in the 9400 block of Fredericksburg Road. Now keep in mind, she wasn't reported missing until 7:15. So she was last seen at 5 p.m. She was reported missing at 7:15 p.m. Okay, so we're going to go right over here to themissingkids.org. This is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And if we go here to missing posters, you'll find we have Summer Wells, and Lina Khil. So we're going to click on Lina. Here is her missing poster. Again, I will link it in my description and in my comments. There hasn't been anything new updated, but I want to make sure that I stress she is in grave and immediate danger. So, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, that's where you can find the information on her. I'm going to play this.
Come home to our made-from-scratch chicken fried
And I can't mute, so I apologize.
steak, Charlie's catfish sandwich,
These ads don't give you the option to mute anymore.
onion rings, tender sirloin smothered in our not-too-spicy queso. It's Charlie's Steak con Queso. Hungry yet? Good time, Charlie's.
Thank you, Stephen. San Antonio police are doing their best to bring a happy ending to a missing child case. They have been stationed at a Northwest Side apartment complex all night looking for that 3-year-old girl.
That girl subject of an Amber Alert. Katrina Weber is also there. She joins us live in the 9400 block of Fredericksburg Road near Blue Mill. Katrina, you mentioned earlier that police have also set up a checkpoint there.
Yeah, we have noticed them outside the gates or at the gates. They're checking cars as they're coming and going, looking for any sign of that little missing girl. A 3-year-old Lina Sardar Khil disappeared around 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon from a playground at the Villas del Cabo apartments. They say that her mother told them she left for just a second, then came back and realized that her daughter was gone. The police told me they have done a thorough search here, even using a dog, but have not found any trace of that child. They do plan to resume the active search after daylight. Lina was dressed in a black jacket, red dress, and black shoes when she disappeared. Police say she is 4 feet tall, weighs 55 pounds, and had her hair in a ponytail. Also in the plans today, police tell me, is that they will bring an interpreter here. They say they've had some trouble communicating with the mother of that little girl, that she doesn't speak very much English, but police are trying their best to get all they can about this disappearance. In the meantime, they do ask anyone who may have information about this case to call them at 210-207-7660. Again, that's 210-207-7660. Reporting live on the Northwest Side, Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
Okay, so then we're going to go to this here. Okay, this is what I used on my thumbnail for a short amount of time last night. If you'd like to save this, you could feel free. Take a screenshot, post it to your Facebook. Okay, this is where Lina resided with her family, the Villa del Cabo apartment complex. It is 9400 Fredericksburg, okay? This is in San Antonio, Texas. Now, this is what the inside of the complex looks like. And I thought it was interesting because there are little pathways and little, not alleyways per se, but little bit of a maze, if you will, going around through all these little apartments and little sidewalks, little steps leading up to other sidewalks and such. I would imagine there are a lot of surveillance cameras in here where people probably put them right outside their door. I hope that that will be helpful in searching for her. So as you can see here, if you know what I mean, it's like a little bit dark here. Figure 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I'm not sure what people may have seen, but I'm hoping somebody saw something. But if anybody's curious, this is what the area looks like. Okay. If you ask me, this is a place where I would doubt you'd be able to get away with much without your neighbors seeing. There's a lot of neighbors here. There's a lot of people around. It's a little congested. Okay. Now this is a little pavilion here and maybe a little pavilion area. I'm not sure if that's a little tennis court or something of that nature. There's a pool. That's the entrance. Okay, this is the dog park. Now, I wasn't able to find the playground. I was looking for the playground in pictures, but I couldn't find any. I'm not sure where the playground is located inside the apartment complex, but this is the area. This photo is from the actual investigation when she went missing. Okay, this was last night. December 20th, okay? And this was also taken from the news here, this photo of the door open. I am not sure if that is Lina's parents' apartment complex or if it's somebody else's. Okay, now I'm going to share this one last time, this poster. So this is her missing poster. Missing since December 20th, 2021 from San Antonio, Texas. She is 3 years old, female. Her race is white. Now, I do have that one question because I know that there's a language barrier and mom has a dialect, a Arabic dialect that was not common. So I'm not sure, and I'm also not sure about her age. It says she's 3, but she's 4 feet tall and 55 pounds. I'm wondering if maybe we may come to find she's a little bit older than what they're saying. Maybe it was an accident or a misunderstanding, but we can't be sure, right? As far as we know right now, her age is 3 years old. Her hair color is brown. Her eye color is brown. She was last seen wearing a black jacket, a red dress, and black shoes. Her straight shoulder length hair was in a ponytail. All right. It says the victim was last seen at 5 p.m. And this is a new photo that we have of Lina. So as you can see, the only other photo we have of her, she's looking up to the left and her eyes are looking up. This one, she's looking straight on. So remember these facial features, okay? Her eyebrows are very, very prominent. You can see she has beautiful little eyebrows. You can also see around the side of her face. You remember these facial features. Cute little nose. She's a sweetie pie. All right. So, guys, this is all I have right now, but I am going to update more as this story develops. I'm praying that they find this baby safe and unharmed. Keep the prayers coming for her. I know that some people have commented to me in comments from last night that they live in that area, that they received Amber Alerts. Guys, keep looking for updates. Let me know in the comments if you have any information or any updates come your way in case I missed them. I love to stay on top of this case for this little girl. And let's hope this ends with a very favorable outcome for Lina. Guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.